Okay, hopefully that's working now. Welcome to my basement studio. Change a little bit. Also affectionately known as Davy Jones' locker. I refer to that only because I paint everything in the ocean and the sea. And reference of Davy Jones' locker goes back centuries. Technically, basic idea that Davy Jones was considered the devil of the sea towards sailors. So when sailors lost their lives at sea, they feared to be brought to the bottom of the depths of the ocean, known as Davy Jones' locker, to serve out their sentence of purgatory. It wasn't quite hell. They would forego either heaven or hell to serve in the locker. Um, More popularly known through Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but that basically was the idea of Davy Jones and Davy Jones' locker. So now we've got that out of the way. My basement is all of a ship almost, and I try to brighten it up with some artwork. I got some stuff behind me. You can still see some of that right now. Um, Crazy times going on right now. We're all trying to get through it. Uh, it affects everybody. People are out of work. People are working from home. We here are doing all. We're all doing very well here right now. Um, as far as how it affects me, my wife is working from home. The artwork thing is right now is just it's a dead in the water kind of thing. Only online possibilities, yes. And the funny thing is, it's a great start to the year. Best start to a year I've had in years I can remember. Several sales, lots of exhibits going on. But with everything closing down now, I've lost April and May. I'm waiting on June. Scratch my head here. Waiting on June to be at the Stores Library in Longmeadow for the month of June. Permitted things are hopefully back to some kind of normalcy by then. I just don't know. I would just say to everyone, without dwelling on the subject, because it's kind of depressing sometimes to watch the news and all, stay home if you can. Stay safe. Distance. Quarantine yourself. Uh, Try not to look for an excuse to eat every 5 seconds. It's tough. It sucks, but we're here. We're gonna get through it. I think we'll get through it, and I think things will eventually get back to normal. Hopefully, sooner the better. Sooner the better. So, uh, but I have some of my artwork behind me here. A lot of it's just stuff that I don't have frames for, so I thought I'd just put up a little display panel and a couple things in the easel just to give you another look. I'm sorry, who's talking in the back there? Kenny? Kenny, you're on my time right now, Kenny. Stop talking. Same goes for you, Barbara, Tracy, Patty. Knock it off. It's my time. Okay, thank you. We can sit here all night waiting on you. All right. No, these people are not in my basement. Thank God. Just to have a little fun here because stir crazy after 35 days of quarantine. I got a little cheat sheet I'm looking on here too. There's some things I did want to touch on, but yeah, I'm gonna continue to paint. This is actually the best time for me because if you're trying to find something to keep you busy, this is it. So, uh, like I said, it was a good year. I got accepted to the Ocean Artists Society. Um, what that is a unique alliance of the world's top marine life artists, sculptors, photographers, and filmmakers. And it's by admittance, by acceptance by them. They have to look at your work and you get accepted. So like Wyland, who's the top marine life artist in the world, conservationist, tremendous contributions to conservation and clean water and oceans. Guy Harvey, tremendous contributions and amazing artists. I mean, you're talking like to the lengths of they were like Jacques Cousteau levels of what they're trying to do to keep this world alive, and we really need to try to keep it alive. Just picking up one piece of plastic out the beach when you go in the summertime, it's one less piece in the ocean. But to be accepted to this group, I just blows me away. I did not expect it. I didn't think I would get in. Uh, Very excited about that, and they would normally have a thing they were going to do with some online e-magazines and some other stuff that would involve artists and their work. And right now, everything, like I said, is just kind of sitting. They're still putting their efforts forward for conservation, but we're just kind of waiting to see what happens there. But I'm very excited to be part of that group. That was a gigantic confidence leap for me. It doesn't mean that they're paying me any money, but it's just the recognition to be part of it is just a total honor. And you know, uh, their goal is to foster an interest in the ocean arts and the world's marine life issues. And as a group of artists to combine, put work towards it, and try to keep things going. Uh, I can't even read my own writing on this one. So yeah, like I said, I have stuff scheduled later in the year, permitting all of this kind of slows up. Maybe they get a vaccine. I don't know. But if my library and museum shows don't go through, then as long as you're allowed to be outside, I will have an outdoor shows in my front yard. Like I've done in the past, and I'll do 3 or 4 of them if I have to, and set everything up. And pick a great weekend in the summer, a couple in the fall, just to get it out there for people to see, and make it a party. you know, have another website. I have my Facebook page. Most people are going to be seeing that. My other page is marinelifeartist.wordpress.com. Marinelifeartist, all one line, .wordpress.com. You'll see most of my art there. I'm going to be putting a lot more stuff on that. It's not as cluttered as the Facebook page to maneuver. I mean, it's right there. You see it. Hopefully I can put videos and stuff on it too. But it gives me a little more spread because not everyone's on Facebook anymore. So I'm using that as another avenue. If you want to check out that Ocean Artists Society, if you're curious, it's Ocean Artists with an S, Artists Society .org. .org. Okay, let me get that cleared up. So now we're gonna change away from this ugly mug. Let's take a look around my studio. Yeah, great set of colored pencils. These things are amazing. Watercolor pencils and just regular color pencils, but they're very high quality. Got that for Christmas a couple years ago. I use them when I can. And well, there's that's my dad. That's my dad. Ooh, battery's getting low. I won't be dragging this out too much further. This is his palette that he used to mix his paints on when he painted down here on the easel that he left me. I just think it's really cool. I always thought it was. I don't know if you can read that sign. Little road sign of different locations, but Aruba, 2,053 miles. St. Croix, 1,749 miles. And this other place that I always talk about, it's only 2,934 miles away. Zihuatanejo, you may have heard of it. A little warm place with no memory. Mexico. Yeah, that's way down there, and I'm way up here. Does that sound familiar? Get busy living or get busy dying. So, here's a big piece of mine. I'm going to try to get some close-ups really quick before the batteries go goofy on me. Dang it. This is my Atlantis piece. So, I used a yellow-sided dolphin. It's a different type of dolphin. It's got like a weird cross-hatch patch kind of markings on them, but I like the yellow because it really popped against that teal background. Some of my favorite fish that I put in here. Leopard shark, nautilus. And then I like to sneak in things once in a while. I don't know if you see that. What's that? Deathly Hallows? What? How did I get in there? I don't know. You never know. You look at my paintings, you look close because you never know what you're going to see. That's a peppermint angelfish. Never heard of it before last May, and I thought I'd heard of them all. But really cool fish. I just wanted